we go, baby. I thought Amon-Ra St. Brown was out. Of course they go to him right away. Jahmyr Gibbs is dragging us with him. Defense, wake up! There we go, James Houston. Nice sack. Kick is up and good. 0-3 line. Incomplete to Pickens. 57-yard field goal. Brandon Aubrey. Automatic. 3-3. That could have been a pick six, Deron Bland. Amon-Ra St. Brown fell down. What are we doing, Turpin? How hard is it not to call for a fair catch? Did I get sacked and it's a safety? Why does this happen every week? We threw an interception last week, now we get a safety? It's not a safety? Call reverse? Shout out to the ref. They always do a great job. Did their old lineman just line up as a receiver? He got hands like feet. Man can't catch a cold. And Jahmyr Gibbs gets in for the touchdown. One day we'll start the game off right. Today is not that day. We should have taken the safety. 3-10 line. They're turning up the blitz on Dak. He has no time to throw the ball. And he gets sacked. Brandon Aubrey, automatic. 6-10 line. Jared Goff, on the other hand, has all the time in the world to throw the ball. Must be nice. I thought we jumped offside, but they didn't call it, so... I mean, if they don't call it, then it's not offside. Once again, shout out to the ref. CeeDee Lamb is a grown man! Did Dak just lateral the ball to no one? If it was a lateral, why did they let Jake Ferguson run it? Dak is scrambling, dumps it to Ferguson, and he fumbles it! What is a half yard gonna do on 3rd and 26, Jake Ferguson? David Montgomery breaks a tackle, and he's gone. How did they go from 1st and 25 to a touchdown? That's going to Pickens in the end zone. Pass interference, DJ Reed. Offsetting penalties? Ferguson! We have got to stop making stupid mistakes. George Pickens get a face mask? We're losing. 3rd most penalties in the league, by the way. At least we have Brandon Aubrey. 9-17 line. Does our defense suck again? At least we held him to a field goal before half. 9-20. We're a second half team. Second half, let's try this over. And Dak immediately throws a pick off Pickens' hand. This half couldn't have started any worse. And Tesla scored. CD is hoping. Caught it despite the pass interference. Oh my gosh, CD just hit his head so hard. Pickens got to step up now. 4th down, we got to go for it. 1st down, Pickens. Wait, he fumbled? Where's the ball at? Touchdown! Wait, how's that not a touchdown? Javonte Williams scored the first touchdown of the game. 16-27. Why do we have to be coming back every game? My blood pressure does not support this. Jahmyr Gibbs just broke Deron Bland's ankle. Bland is getting absolutely bullied. Why did we pay this man? Nice stop, defense. Kick is up. Blocked by Sam Williams. Don't call it a comeback. How is that offensive pass interference on George Pickens? The defender ran into him. These refs suck. 19-27. We really needed a touchdown there. Flanell's wide open. That's a busted coverage. Touchdown. And we got the 2-point conversion. 27-30. I believe. Come on, defense. Stand up. And Jahmyr Gibbs scores a touchdown. 27-30. Did they just call offensive pass interference on Ferguson? These refs took Detroit on the money line. I guess we're just going to let them score. 30-44. Dak throws a pick which should have been caught by Flanell. That's symbolic of this season. Wrap it up. It's time to start looking at mock drafts. 44 points defense. Pathetic. Almost had me tricked. I'm still trying to figure out how they called offensive pass interference on Jake Ferguson. How is it not defensive pass interference? Make it make sense. We got to move Deron Bland back to the slot immediately. Might have been his worst game as a Cowboy ever. I'm going to sleep. Ridiculous. Every season. Welcome to the NFC East meeting. Week 13. You guys have a good Thanksgiving? Because I know I did. We almost messed up our draft stock, but Younghoe Koo knew what to do. You gotta be more subtle about losing, Giants. Why do you think we went for 2 against the Broncos? You're right. I just can't help it sometimes, though. Eagles, how was your Black Friday? Well, the deals this year weren't really that good. Yeah, Black Friday just isn't what it used to be. We lost to the Bears. Oh. Yeah. Remember when you were clowning us for losing to the Bears? We still didn't lose by as many points as you did. A loss is still a loss. We're still first place in the division. Not gonna be able to say that for too long. Must be nice going up against an injured Lions team. Don't you play the Chargers this week? Yeah. Didn't Justin Herbert just injure his hand? Yeah, but they're saying he'll be good to go on Monday, unfortunately. Oh no, you actually have to play a decent team with their starting quarterback. Jalen Carter's been ruled out? This sucks. You gonna cry? You need to worry about the Lions, because if you lose, we're winning the division for sure. Speaking of the division, did any of you guys happen to catch Hard Knocks? Yeah, that John was trash. Don't be mad they showed one of the best games of all time, us coming back from 21 points. Well, it was your Super Bowl. I can actually rewatch my Super Bowls in high definition. Now who's talking about the past? I just love Jackson Dart. I'm so glad he's a part of our team. His fits totally slay. Like Santa. Get it? Because it's December? He really does need to learn how to slide or get out of bounds. Trust me, I know. Well, we aren't playing soccer. This is a contact sport. All right, Mo. I'm telling you, if he doesn't learn how to protect himself, he won't last in the league. I don't know how Kevin Patullo's lasted in the league. I saw some Eagles fans egged his house. Not cool. You want to say anything to your fans about that type of behavior, Eagles? Why didn't you TP the house too? Really, Eagles? If you're gonna do something, do it right. That was extremely rude. Pun intended. I knew you had no class, but I didn't realize it was this bad. I did. Shut up, losers. That's why Darius Slay got claimed by the Bills. You thought you could pull a fast one and claim him first? At this point, we need all the help we can get. He can't be worse than Adoree Jackson. Wanting to retire instead of play for the Bills is insane work. You want to play for a champion. The Bills got a better chance of winning the Super Bowl this year than y'all. And we have a better chance at winning the division than you guys. It's gonna be so glorious when y'all lose the division this year. It's 2023 all over again. Even if we do fall apart this season, we can always reload in the offseason thanks to Howie. Wait just 1 second. What? You've been giving us crap the past couple of weeks for talking about next season. Yeah, and all of a sudden now you're talking about the future. How is that okay? We can't win the Super Bowl every year. I think what they're trying to say is you're being a hypocrite. Well, that's what having Kevin Patullo does to you. Meeting adjourned. Wait, where are you going? I gotta go buy some toilet paper. Job's not finished. Why does he need toilet paper? He must have diarrhea again. Diarrhea is no joke. We're getting Lane Kiffin. Why would Lane stay at Ole Miss? Why would anyone want to live in Mississippi longer than they have to? He's not going to LSU. They got to worry about paying Brian Kelly still. Scott Strickland better get this one right. Sources say we're moving on from Lane Kiffin. We're focused on John Summerall. Who is John Summerall? Where is Tulane? What is going on? We wanted Lane to commit before the Egg Bowl was played? Are you serious? Why would we give Lane Kiffin an ultimatum of all people? We should have just kept Billy Napier. We used to have a standard. John Summerall is Billy Napier 2.0. He might be worse. From Sunbelt Billy to Sunbelt Summerall. He's not even related to Pat Summerall. Lane's going to LSU. You had one job to do, Scott Strickland. One job. Sick, man. Was 6-year contract too? Why did we hire a coaching firm? Should have paid me that money. I wanted Lane and I got Tulane. Auburn's upset they didn't get John Summerall. He should have gone there. He should have gone where he's wanted. To be fair, I didn't want anyone but Lane. I would have rather kept Billy Gonzalez for another year. Lane Kiffin wants to coach Ole Miss in the playoffs still. If his coordinators don't get on the plane, he's threatening to poach players? Lane Kiffin is moving weird. I'm glad we didn't sign this man. I thought Lane grew up. I was wrong. Ole Miss fans are posting all their receipts about Lane Kiffin now. Hide your girlfriends, LSU. How many fan bases hate Lane Kiffin now? Kentucky fans wanted Summerall. Some LSU fans wanted Summerall. Is John Summerall actually a good hire? He understands we need an explosive offense. I already like this man. The more quotes I hear from Summerall, the more I like him.
I want to be more of a defensive guy like somebody Coach Spurrier knows, like Bob Stoops. I want the scoreboard to light up.
At least he wants to be here. He chose us. We got to stop comparing this man to Billy Napier. John Summerall's built different. The John Summerall propaganda is working. I can't wait for Lane to get fired at LSU. I give it 3 seasons max. I'm glad we didn't get Lane Kiffin. This guy breathes football. He says he's going to recruit with his hair on fire. He doesn't want to win in 8 years. He wants to win now. Maybe John Summerall wasn't a bad hire. Drop the maybe, cuz. Man got me ready to run through a brick wall. Plus, at least it's not Mike Norvell. Here we go, baby. We beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. I'm about to go ham. Pun intended. Did Dak just throw an interception on the first drive? Rashee Rice is going to score on a screen. It's 7-0 already. Looks like we're using the same approach as last game. Let him go up early, then come back. There we go, CeeDee Lamb. Strong hand. CeeDee Lamb in the end zone. Touchdown, 7-7. CeeDee Lamb heard all that disrespect last game. Does our defense suck again? Really let Travis Kelce score of all people? Good catch, Flanoy. Are we going for that 4th down? Nope. Brandon Aubrey, automatic. 14-team Chiefs. Did our defense actually get a stop? Okay. Malik Davis up the middle. Oh, let's go. 43-yard run. 17-14 boys at the half. Time to watch the Post Malone halftime show. I thought he was gonna sing White Iverson. Falling on your. Chiefs starting with the ball after the half. We're a second half team. Offensive pass interference on Worthy. You can't block the DB when the ball's in the air. Another stop. Let's go, defense. We've been cooking since we got Quentin Williams. He was grabbing CD. Thank you. First down. Second down. Dak looking for the touchdown. Jake Ferguson. Let's go. He got in the pot. Uh-oh. He didn't get his other foot down. He got the same foot down twice, though. That should count. Brandon Aubrey, automatic. 2014 boys. We keep giving them big plays. What are we doing? Fourth quarter, it all comes down to this. Are they going for that 4th down? Mahomes to Rashee Rice. 2021 Chiefs. CD's getting held again. Thank you, ref. First down. Nice run, Javonte Williams. Dak to Pickens. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He just jumped over a grown man. Dak's looking. He gives it to Javonte Williams. Touchdown. Dak just willed us to the lead. Are we going for 2? Dak gets the ball to Pickens. Let's go. Nice tackle overshown. I'm so glad this man is back. Absolute dog. Rashee Rice drops the pass. Put this game away. Play action. CD catches the ball. He's all the way at the 40. Ryan Flanoy, move the chain. Oh my gosh, Dak almost threw an interception. That would have been bad. Third down, ball to Pickens. He fumbles it. Turpin jumps on it. Turpin, I apologize for any slander I've said to this point. I take it back. This man just saved our season. Get Brandon Aubrey out there right now before something goes wrong. Over here trying to hand the game to the Chiefs. Brandon Aubrey, automatic. 31-21. Up 2 scores, baby. Clowney with the sack. He's second on the game. Why is Xavier Worthy wide open? Mahomes literally made this pass as he was falling to the ground. Touchdown, Hollywood Brown. 31-28. Hold on, Pickens. first down. Another flag for CD. Okay. We convert this, we win. George Pickett's on the slant. Let's go. That's game. Turn out the lights. The party's over. Hit him with the Landry shift. We beat both the teams that made it to the Super Bowl within 4 days of each other. We are still America's team. We proved it tonight. Not the Chiefs crying about the refs. Irony's insane. Oh, this was the best Thanksgiving ever. This is how you end November. Don't let us get into the playoffs. We got something special. We might actually win the Super Bowl this year. I'm not even playing. The Eagles lost. Welcome to the NFC East meeting, week 12. Can you stand up real quick? Why am I standing up? Now sit all the way down! That wasn't even that funny. That wasn't even that funny. Congrats on winning your Super Bowl. All that trash y'all were talking? Just to get humbled in the second half. Oh no, we lost. Now we're all the way back in first place in the division still. Nah, Mo, you were 21 points up at half and then you let the Cowboys come back? Take some accountability for sucking. This is on Nick Sirianni and Kevin Patullo. I don't know. The players weren't responding in the second half either. Just like your team in overtime versus the Lions. I'm glad we lost. Why mess up our draft position? You should be asking the Cowboys the same question. The biggest comeback in Cowboys history. 24 unanswered points. It's one game. It's not the end of the world. Oh, all of a sudden, it's just one game now. So why were you texting me at halftime then? You guys text during the games? I'm just glad we didn't lose this week. Didn't you guys have a bye week? Maybe. If we beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving, we could actually make the playoffs. I wouldn't bet on it. I know you wouldn't. Just like you didn't want to bet on our game. Because you're scared. I am scared. That we're going to waste a great season with terrible coaching. At least it's not because of injuries. Yeah, cry me a river. Boo-hoo-hoo. I don't know how we won a Super Bowl last year with the same talent. And now we look like this? Maybe that nasty attitude of yours is finally catching up to you. Well, you know who's not catching up to me? Cam Scottaboo and Malik Neighbors. You disgust me. Speaking of Super Bowls, any advice on how to beat Patrick Mahomes? Make sure Jalen Hurts is on your team. The same Jalen Hurts from this season? He activates once he gets in the playoffs. It's like the opposite of Dak. All right, bro. Since it is Thanksgiving tomorrow, I think we should keep with the tradition and everyone go around and say something they're thankful for. I'm thankful the Cowboys beat the Eagles last week. Hey. And for Jackson Dart. I'm thankful for Quinnen Williams. Ever since he's come to the team, he's been a game changer. I'm also thankful for Brian Schottenheimer. I know you guys were clowning me when we hired him initially, but the guys have responded to him pretty well. Don't forget the referees too. I didn't know you could be this salty. How does CeeDee Lamb stiff arm Cooper DeJean and we get the penalty? Cry more. I'm thankful the season's almost over. Amen. All right, guys. Well, wish me luck. Wait, where are you guys going? Don't you want to hear what I'm thankful for? Or we just assume you would be trolling like normal. Let's hear it, Eagles. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys. Really? We're like a family. We are? Because no matter what happens for the rest of the season, we're still winning the NFC East. There it is. Ha-ha! So despicable. Can we have another bye week? I hope the Chiefs destroy you. Post Malone's not even that good. Meeting adjourned. Here we go, baby. Why are we watching the Giants-Lions game? Turn the Cowboys game on! Of course the Giants lose. Wait, we had a turnover on downs? How are the Eagles already at midfield? And Kelly Green is disgusting. I don't care what anyone says. It's under pressure. Drops it over the middle to A.J. Brown for a touchdown. 0-7. The worst possible start for the Cowboys. We either need to win this game and stay in the hunt or lose out and get a higher draft pick. Third and long, and Jalen Hurts throws it away. Did we just hit the punter? Oh no, I tipped the punt! Review that. Touchdown A.J. Brown on Kalen Carson. He didn't get his feet down. QB keeper, Jalen Hurts scores a touchdown. 0-14. I'm about to start looking at mock drafts. CD, catch the ball! Use your hands! Did Turpin just fumble the ball? No one even touched him! Come on! Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Jalen Hurts goes long and Devontae Smith catches it. Eagles are back in the red zone again. And they score on the tush push. 0-21. I'm about to turn the game off. We gotta score before the half or this game's over. Pass to Ferguson. He's stiff-arming that! He's a grown man! Devontae Williams is short, and then we false start. Dak's looking for CD. Intercepted by Blankenship. Mock drafts 2020. 26. Turpin at the 50, at the 40s, at the 30. Inside the 2-minute warning, Javonte Williams move the chains. That's tripping on Tyler Guyton. That's 2 red zone penalties on Tyler Guyton. Dak gets the ball to Pickens. Easy touchdown. Let's go. 7-21 at the half. Second half. Come on, defense. Just like that, the Eagles are punting. And we go 3-0. The whole defense. Malik Davis up the middle. Stop sleeping on Malik Davis. Dak throws an interception. They had 12 men on the field. Off CD's hands again. Catch the ball, CD. Brandon Aubrey, 51-yarder. And he misses. If Brandon Aubrey's missing, we're losing. I see why the Eagles hate Kevin Petula. What are they doing? It was almost intercepted by Zach Bond. Dak's going long. CD catches it. That's what I'm talking about, CD. Cooper DeJean, get big. Brevin Span for a touchdown. Let's go. 14-21. Offensive pass interference on Devontae Smith. I'll take it. That might have been a makeup call. Penalty killed the Eagles' chance. Pickens catches the ball all the way to the 10. George Pickens is a grown man. Dak somersaults it for the touchdown. Let's go. 21-21. Take one fumble. Cowboys recover.
সারাটা দিন আমাকে কথা শুনে শুনে কাজ করিয়েছে। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আমার সংসার, আমার কাজ করতে কোনো সমস্যা নেই। নিজের ঘরে এরকম ফিসফিসিয়ে কথা বলছো কেন?
আরে মা কোথায়?
মা তো ঘুমাচ্ছে।
শিওর?
আপনি যে আমার ছোট ছোট বিষয়গুলোতে এত খেয়াল রাখেন, এতেই আমার ভালো লাগে।
তোমার জন্য একটা জিনিস আনছি।
কি জিনিস আনছিস?
আপনি একটু চিন্তা করেন আপনার জন্য কি আনছি।
এই এত ছোট বাসায় তো 3 জনের হয়, কষ্ট হয় না থাকতে?
আচ্ছা বিয়ান সাহেব, আপনি কি আপনার মেয়েকে দেখতে এসছেন না কথা শোনাতে এসছেন?
মা, আজকে রান্নাটাকে তো দারুণ হয়েছে। অনেক দিন পর তোমার হাতে রান্না খেলাম। কোথা থেকে আসলে? কোথা থেকে আসলে? আপনাকে এর জন্য পানিশমেন্ট পেতে হবে।
কি পানিশমেন্ট পেতে হবে?
আপনি আগামী 3 দিন 6 ঘন্টা করে জারিফকে পড়াবেন।
6 এক্সপ্রেস পারের সাথে কাকে গুণ দিচ্ছিস?
এই যে আপনি আমার স্টুডেন্টকে ঝাড় দিচ্ছেন কেন?
তোর মায়া ভরা হাসি একই করে দিলি আমাকে আমার থেকে সরিয়ে যে নিলি। তোর মায়া ভরা হাসি একই করে দিলি।
আর কতক্ষণ ধরে পড়াবো?
যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত 80 এর উপর মার্কস না পায় ততক্ষণ পর্যন্ত।
আমি আছি
ছেলে দেখতে যাব, উড়িয়ার ব্যবহার করো।
কি কোনো সমস্যা? সো আপনি বেরোচ্ছেন, তাহলে আমি দিই লিফট।
শেষ তুই আমার স্বপ্নে মন খুলে রোদ মেখে উড়ে বেড়া।
যাতা করবো, দরকার পড়লে ওদের হাতে কামড় দিব।
এমন আকাশ মন খুলে রোদ মেখে উড়ে বেড়াস। তোর নামে লিখে দিলাম এমন আকাশ।
এবার সত্যি মাথাটা গেল, তারপরে তোমরা শেখো, আমি আর যাবো। আমি তো বললাম বিয়ে করতে চাই না।
কাউকে অপমান করার রাইট আপনার নেই।
অবশ্যই আছে আমার অপমান করার right।
চোখ ভিজে যায় তোর সুখের ছোঁয়ায়, ক্ষণ ছুটে যায়
এত কাপড় কই রাখে? ভিন্ন ভিন্ন সাইজ ও দারুণ ডিজাইনের আরএফএল ওয়ার্ড্রোব গুছিয়ে রাখে আপনার কাপড়ে জড়ানো ভালোবাসাগুলোকে। বাহ,
আরএফএল ওয়ার্ড্রোব,
তাই বলে দুটো?
একটা মায়ের আর একটা মেয়ের।
আরএফএল ওয়ার্ড্রোব, যত্নে থাকুক ভালোবাসা।
এই কি অসহায় লোকের মাথাকে ফুলের টপ পরে গিয়েছে, খুন হয়েছে।
তোমার ফাঁসি হবে।
টপ তো বলেছে আপনার মেয়ে।
আল্লাহ, আমি কি পাপ করছি যে আমার উপর তুমি এত বিপদ দিলা?
পকেটে হাত দেন।
আপনি আমার ধর্মের ভাই, কিছু নিয়েন না ভাই, আমি গরিব।
ওই পকেটে
আঙ্কেল আমার গাল দিছে, সে আমার গাল দিছে, সে এমন গাল দিছে টেলিভিশন টুথ মেরে দিত।
আপনি আসলে স্মৃতি হারিয়েছেন।
আপনি কিন্তু একটু বিবিবি আছেন, বড় লোকের বলদ বেটি। তরে আমি আমার আর চিত্রার কিছু ভয়ঙ্কর অন্তরঙ্গ ছবি দেখাবো, এটা দেখার পর তুই ডিসিশন লবি, তুই কি চিত্রারে বিয়া করবি না আমি বিয়া করবো।
সেগুলো কোথায় পাবেন?
এখন তুলবো আমরা, এটা আসুন। এই চিত্রা আসুন।
তুমি করে বলছেন কেন?
ফিল আসতে হবে না, আমি রাস্তার মানুষ তো, পথে চলতে চলতে নানান ধরনের মানুষের সঙ্গে পরিচয় হয়। আপনার টাকাটা সেই সাহায্যের কাজে লাগবে। আমার জীবনের সবচেয়ে সুন্দর অধ্যায় চিত্রা।
আমারও বাংলার প্রতিটি ঘরে আস্থার নাম আরএফএল গ্যাস স্টোভ। তাই তো তার সাথে আমার সম্পর্কটা হয়েছে আরো দৃঢ়।
আরএফএল গ্যাস স্টোভ, পরিবারের একজন চিরদিনের বন্ধন।